Last time on Secret to Monster Island, our monster hunters had went to a new island with a bunch of bats, tabaxis, as well as Aarakocra. But what they did not expect were storm giants on the island. High above the clouds above this island is another island, a floating one at that. And you all had met with Gale Windharrow, a bat person, a bat folk, and he had expressed that to you that the cloud giants have basically made a hierarchy that is against the bats and the tabaxis, but the Aarakocra strive. You all helped him get a bunch of his people out of a prison camp on the island and had followed him back to his cave. The main reason that you had went to that prison camp in particular was because it had an artificer known as Odd Beetle, a tabaxi, who could help you invent something to maybe get up to the island or help you breathe up there. So, as you all are resting and got your long rest in the cave, Ellaxidor, you hear something. And what you appear to hear is, in your head, "My brother, you have concerns." You do? As the morning approaches and you all start to wake up,
All right, so we got to get up there.
Right.
How are we going to do that? I mean, I know how I'm going to. Wait, how high up is it?
A mile.
I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Yeah, well, I was hoping we were hoping that Odd Beetle would be able to get us up there. So, can we seek out Odd Beetle?
yeah, Odd Beetle appears to be working at his little workbench. He says, hello there. So you all
And
want
you just got out of jail and you're already working. Look at you.
Well, it's what I enjoy doing. I mean, I don't see what the issue is. Plus you all need to go up there to stop to take down those cloud giants, so...
Yes, exactly. We're more than willing to do that, but we figure it's going to be difficult to breathe up there, and we've also got to find a way to get up there in the first place. So
yes,
I was wondering
exactly.
what you might have.
If you all would just line up, and you see him pull out a measuring tape, he starts measuring it up to your face. Your dimensions, interesting. Yoda, you're pretty fine. Arlen, Ellaxidor, you're gonna have to have a interesting mask, because you just got like this jagged sort of thing. Anyways, Yuri, you're fine. Let's say I will make some breathable air masks for you to be able to use.
Good.
Now, about us getting up there.
You make sure it's in black because it's
yes,
pretty much
whatever,
my color. Yeah.
Whatever color you guys want.
It's his motif.
It is. It is my modus operandi, really, if you will.
I will.
I have a question for you, Odd Beetle.
Yes.
Can things come through the mask?
No, I don't believe so.
He likes to drink.
Well, no. I have this really bad breath problem. One would almost call it halitosis.
Oh, all right. I can make a little special thing for you where it can open for a second, I guess, but it might be a little dangerous, but if it's only for a second, you should be fine.
Well, that's what I didn't want to destroy your beautiful work. If I,
No. I love challenges.
Danger was his
Here it
mother's
is.
middle name.
And Ellaxidor, you hear in your head again, brother.
This time I reply, yes, just in my head.
Oh, good.
He just says yes out loud. Everyone's like, what? No. And all of a sudden you feel your attention being drawn to a little alcove in the cavern. He says, I have a gift, brother.
I want to sneak away from the group. Just kind of as they're talking, just kind of meld back into the people and make my way that direction.
My path of perception is 16.
Mine is 19.
I guess maybe a stealth check.
21.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Let's see if Arloop sees you.
17. I get past Yodelay.
Yeah, Yuri and I watch him go away. It's okay. It's not important.
Yeah, Yodelay and Arloop appear to be preoccupied.
Like, no, this goes here. This goes here. This goes here.
Well, I do believe it's a bit experimental. I haven't tried it out before, but there's a little thing I like to call an air balloon that might be able to get us up there.
Air. Well, how? What? An air balloon? Well, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Well, you see, it's sort of my own little thing. It's like basically a basket on the bottom, and then we put a flame, and it causes it to rise.
Did Yodelay come up with this? Did he challenge you for this?
I had notes.
Well, let's just say I've never tested it out before, but hypothetically, it should work.
All right. I trust you, Odd Beetle. I've only known you for 8 hours, but for some reason, I trust you.
Well, that's good.
More.
I'm glad you
fire.
trust me.
More fire here. More fire here.
And
more
Ellaxidor,
fire.
you make your way over to the alcove and make me a perception check.
17.
You just see the faintest outline of what appears to be almost a huge door. Secret door, it appears, in the alcove. And you hear in your head again, bring your friends. I must prove your worth. Brother.
So a test is coming. Okay. You could have started with that. And I kind of shuffle back.
Sorry, I'm being vague. It's kind of vague.
Apparently, there's a thing about manners and telling people what you need. And I'm probably saying this out loud as I walk up behind Yuri and Arlen and just kind of whisper to them.
Ellaxidor, who are you talking to?
We've been summoned. We have a test that we must perform.
I've never been really good at tests.
Well, I feel it might be like, on the island where everything was dead with the spiders.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that where we
did-
got our daggers?
Yeah,
All right.
we were really
40
good on that
daggers.
test. Yeah, 40 plus 1 daggers.
Why did I ever give you 40 plus 1 daggers?
We already sold them already by this time.
I insight the Dragonborn to figure out if he's like telling me the truth or something like
Yeah,
that.
let me an insight check.
24.
Yeah, he's telling the truth, I would think.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I
telling
and
you
I
everything
trust
I know.
him- Yeah, and I trust him enough that he's not leading me into my death.
Knowingly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've given you all the information that I have. Except for the fact that it's someone's secret in my head telling me that brother. So.
Okay. Then I will follow.
Alright, so.
And
Well,
we
make
just grab Yodelay and just pull. We don't say anything. We just grab and pull.
Yeah, Odd Beetle and you were having a discussion, Yodelay, and Odd Beetle's like, yeah, so, we're gonna rise up there, we're gonna take down those cloud giants, and bye.
I keep telling you, stop listening to the voices in your head.
That's right.
No, there's too many voices. Everybody's so psychotic here.
You make your way to the door, finding the way to open it pretty easy, and you head deeper down underground, following a long, winding tunnel. And as you head down the tunnel, you find what appears to be ruins of some sort of civilization, it kind of looks like. You see... Yep.
Do you think Gale knows about this?
Ruins.
Huh.
Always ruins.
Yodeling, maybe we should do something with that pedestal.
A gigantic pedestal, as if kind of made for something huge.
Ooh.
Does it remind us of that dead island where we had to put
Give me a
Our-
either
Put
a
Ellaxidor's
history
butt on it and
or-
enlarge him.
Give me a history check.
history check?
Ellaxidor, enlarge yourself on there. Squish it down.
A 23 with a natural 20.
Looking at it, it does not appear to be lizard folk architecture. In fact, you look at it and you see some of the runes that you've copied before, that you've seen in your dreams. Almost as if this is some sort of
Giant-esque.
giant. You see around the area as you're kind of looking around a bunch of skeletal bones lying around. Some of them still pretty decent looking, some of them sort of rotted away by this point.
Are they normal humans, humanoid sized, or are they larger?
Give me a nature check.
11.
11. You cannot quite tell. Some of them look as if they could be larger, but it is still kind of hard to make out whether there's humanoid or giant bones in here.
The runes.
Are
that
there any weapons or magical gear amongst the bones? I'll root around through them.
Give me an investigation check, totally.
Natural 20s.
You find some glaives, some human-sized glaives, and some short bows. Maybe an Arcana check.
Oh, I'm less arcana'd. 3.
None of it appears to be magical, though. Some armor scraps as well, but nothing really that you can really use. It appears that there was some sort of battle that happened here, but it is unclear.
That's probably why they
was.
lost. They didn't have any magical weapons.
the runes that are inscribed on the pedestal. What do they say?
So, really quickly before you do that, actually.
Okay.
Grab what they say. Place yourselves down here. And what they appear to kind of say is just stories of what is described as storm giant protecting the island and serving those who need them.
Interesting.
Almost like an order of storm giants.
So are we near the pedestal, or have we kind of walked away?
Yeah. So the pedestal is right over here at the far end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys are still kind of at the end because I didn't place you on the map yet.
Let's see. I think I can get there in 6 seconds.
Well, I was thinking that maybe I need to stand.
How tall is this place?
Pretty tall, about 200 feet tall.
There you go.
200?
I
Or at
dashed
least
to there.
the cavern is 200 feet tall. I'm assuming that's what you were asking.
Ooh. Yeah, the ceiling.
I dashed to the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, you make it to the stairs.
I follow behind.
And search around,
Takes
see if I
longer.
can find anything that might be trapped bee type thing.
Investigation check.
8.
Nothing really trappy on these stairs, or anywhere up close here.
Okay, I will wait for the rest of my party to catch up,
Okay.
and then start making my way up the stairs.
So once again, the pedestal appears to be right in this area. It actually does appear to be similar to the engraving that Arlube touched against, but looking at it, it appears to be a much larger pedestal with a much larger handprint.
I go and put my hand on the handprint.
As you do that, all of a sudden you feel...
How big is this pedestal? I'm sorry.
I would say about 10 feet by 10 feet wide and probably about 5 feet tall.
Okay.
So it's kind of more of a short, stubby pedestal.
Yeah.
So you press your hand against it, and you see it some of it go green for a second. And as that happens, rising up from the bones appears to be creatures. As we're going to go into initiative.
Ellaxidor, what'd you do?
I told you. It's a test.
Oh, okay.
We must destroy them all!
So, we are starting off with Arlen, as you see this gigantic skeleton, huge, rising up in front of you. As you see its mouth move and say, "Time for your test, brother." And
How did
as
you
well,
say that without a tongue? Oh my god.
as well, behind you, you see rising up 3 creatures that appear to be humanoid-sized with glaives and short bows on their backs and scraps of armor.
We
They
should
be
have
more
taken their
human-sized.
weapons from them.
Yeah. Okay.
We messed up.
Let's go with casting darkness
Darkness? Okay.
and moving there, and
Oh, what the cheese.
because of that, I get 1 attack because I use my key point. So let's go with my spear attack, 2-handed. Do I get advantage?
You do get advantage.
Excellent. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
9 points of piercing damage. I need a con save, please.
Say 9 points of piercing.
Correct.
Okay. And then a con saving throw coming right up. Constitution is a dirty 20.
Okay, he's fine. And I think I can still do a flurry of blows. Unarmed. Also, 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
I need a con save.
The con save coming right up. That is only a 10.
He is stunned. So my last flurry of blows. Go ahead and put that in. Advantage. They can't see my shadow that I've got there, Aiden.
Ew.
So 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
9 points of bludgeoning.
All
Since
right.
he is stunned, I'm going to get the darkness. See, I was right there, which is 35 feet. So 20 more feet away. There we go. Pass turn.
Okay, creature is stunned. Now it's time for the other skeleton. One is going to move up on Yodelei's shadow. Okay, what is their movement? Not much. So this one's going to dash up to Yuri. Actually, no, that one's not going to dash up to Yuri. He's going to fire a short bow at you, Yuri. So 2 attacks with its short bow. Will be only a 14 to hit and a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And Yodelei, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throws as that skeleton walking up to you appears to be laughing and cackling almost frighteningly.
I join him in laughing with a 9.
Alright, you are frightened until the end of its next turn. And then it's
Frightened
gonna
of him.
Yep, frightened of him. It's going to make 2 glaive attacks to your shadow. We're only a 12 to hit, and this is at disadvantage technically, so I should roll with disadvantage. And then 2 nat 1s. Wow. And then the last one is going to run over here and fire 2 short bows at you, Yodelei. Which, does frightened give advantage on creatures, or is it just the creature's disadvantage?
Just disadvantage on attacks.
Okay.
As long as that creature's within
Roll
us.
disadvantage. Miss. And a 15 to hit? I'm assuming that misses.
It does.
Alright.
Yeah, it misses.
Alright, Ellaxidor, your turn.
Wonderful. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to slide back down to the group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I am going to grab the holy symbol of dusk and turn undead. So I need the 3 skeletons that are here to please make me wisdom save throws.
So just those 3.
Yeah, because the big boy's too far away. Unless
Okay.
they are
First
CR
one-
1/2 or lower.
First one got a 17. Second one got a 13. Third one got a 19.
I will silvery barbs the 19 and give the advantage.
So that is a 14. Then.
So both the 13 and the 14 fail.
Okay.
And they're not CR halves, are they?
No.
Okay. Didn't figure, but figure I'd ask. So they are basically turned from me. They will run and use their action to dash
Okay.
until they are attacked. And I believe that's my action. So. And then for a bonus action, I'm gonna get big.
Okay. So you're gonna get big.
And
Okay.
I will call out, don't hit those 2. They're running away. And that's my turn.
Yuri, your turn.
Okay, so Yuri is going to full sniper mode, run back 45 feet, as this is the first turn of, and 3 shots into the big guy, and that is going to be a 24,
That'll
a
hit.
20, 21,
That'll hit.
and 23. All of them
That'll
at
hit.
advantage because he's stunned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so with and all 3 of those were sharpshooter, so that's 62 points of damage, round 1, and I will run away.
Okay. Yodelei, your turn.
Man, you could actually hear the arrows go blam. All right. Let's see. I am frightened of this guy behind me, so I have to go no closer to him, but that's all right. I'm gonna move my 45 feet over to this guy.
And you have a straight roll.
Yeah. All right then, George. Oh, does a 16 hit?
It does.
Oh, well then there we go. Everything's fine. There's a max damage, 18.
Mm-hmm.
George damage. Oh, that's a nat one though. Oh no, it's not. That's a 7. That's 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
So, Georging it up. 13 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna move my Echo closer to me and pass turn.
Okay. Arlube. I just realized I didn't put Arlube out there. Hold on 1 second. Oopsie daisy. He would have been like right there. He is going to Sacred Flame this skeleton right here that is not frightened.
Which one is the one not frightened?
The one right next to you.
Awesome.
I think the skeleton saved, maybe. Let's see. It did not, so he's going to take 15 points of radiant damage from Arlube as he casts Sacred Flame. As Arlen, back to the top with you.
All right. Let's just, since the only person that seems to be on him with me right now is Yodelay, and he can see in the dark, we'll just go ahead and attack. With my spear a couple times, with advantage. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, yeah, nice. 14 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go one arm strike this time. 18 to hit for 9 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Pass turn.
All right.
Is he still stunned?
Nope, not anymore.
Nope.
Oh no.
But he's in darkness if you want to move into darkness. Hey, if you move into darkness, you can no longer see the guy. Would you be free of the... Oh, well, you'll be free of the frightening after this turn anyway, so... But you can move into darkness with me. Come into the darkness with me, my friend.
I've got blind sight. I can see him from 60 feet, no matter
All right.
whether I'm in the darkness or not.
Arlen, you get an opportunity attack.
All right.
Wait, I get one too.
No, you're still within his range, right there.
A 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
14 points piercing damage, and I need a con save.
But it's whether or not he moves out of my range.
He does not move out of your range. He is still within your range, right there.
Yeah.
That'll be a 22.
Oh, dear. Yeah, he's fine.
So he is going to... all of a sudden you see lightning get hurled from his great sword as I need Arlube and Ellaxidor to make me dexterity saving throws.
Cool. As he does this, oh, it's not an attack. Never mind. Not an attack.
Arlube
Go,
fails.
Arlu.
Alright, so both Arlube and Ellaxidor take 54 points of lightning damage. And Arlube is unconscious.
That made him swallow his tea.
How are you looking, Ellaxidor?
24 out of 78.
Oh, dear. Okay.
So, it is now the clacking skeletons. As they're going to run away, run away! And the last one is going to make an attack at you, 2 attacks at you, Ellaxidor.
They have to dash.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a dash? Okay,
Yep.
well,
That's more like it. I want to see smoke coming up behind him.
okay, so last one got, the one that's not frightened got, the highest was a very 20 to hit. Ellaxidor?
AC 21.
Okay, so Ellaxidor, it is your turn.
What?
That's my AC.
What?
Mm-hmm.
How do I got plate mail and the lowest AC in here?
This plate mail sucks.
You can't add your dex to it. All right, so my turn. I think first thing I'm going to do is I am going to bonus action. I didn't prepare that. Never mind. I am going to attack 2 times with my Warhammer +2
Okay.
onto the skeleton. It's a 19 to hit
That'll hit.
and 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Okay. And because I am in giant form, I do get to add extra damage here. Extra 1d6. Okay, so first one is a d6, d8. It's going to be 17 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Does that seem to be more effective?
Bludgeoning damage, you said?
Yep.
That one's dead.
Okay.
Nice.
So with it being dead on the first attack, I would then come here for the second attack, which would have been a 16. Would the 16 have hit him?
Yes.
And that's 9 damage, bludgeoning.
That appears to be more effective.
More effective.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But he's looking very, very bad.
The big guy's looking bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will action surge and do it again.
Okay.
Normal roll. 20 to hit
20 will hit.
and 18.
That'll hit.
Yep, the damage. 8 damage, bludgeoning.
How do you want to kill him?
Yeah, I think just the hammer just comes down and just destroys the skull, and it's just like, undead don't deserve to be around those who worship her.
Man,
That's
he
my
really
turn.
got to think about the undead.
Yeah. Didn't realize that was a big thing.
It's a real trigger for him. So we got those 2 that are still running. The runners.
Your turn.
I think you take them down one
will-
at a time now.
Yeah. I will turn to. Will a 13 hit this guy?
Nope.
No. Okay. Good.
No.
Then I will turn and attack him. That's a 23 to hit for 26 points of damage
Against the same guy.
against the guy who shot me earlier.
Okay. He is no longer frightened. However, I don't know if he's going to even get a turn. Yodelay, your turn.
All right, I'm going to start looking this giant thing over. It's made of armor.
It's not made of armor. It just has ruins of what looks like armor. Maybe a nature check, real quick.
17.
Let's say you've read in your storybooks in Rivermouth about creatures known as storm giants. This one was very clearly imbued with undeath somehow, and might have been the person that was probably challenging you. But nothing really of interest on him other than a gigantic greatsword
Well, I can't see anything past the stairs, so I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay. Arlube is unconscious and needs to make a death save.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. That's what I'll do. I'll move over here and give Arlube a little
Good
healing
berry.
potion. Oh,
A
good
healing
berry.
potion?
There you go.
He's back up on 1 hit point then at the start of his turn.
Yay, Arlube.
Yippee Arlube. He moves just a little bit ahead. He can hit one of those guys. All right, so I need to make a death save. It fails. Wow, that was not good damage. There's 8 points of damage. As it is now Arlen's turn. What would you like to do?
Yes, Arlen is going to move 55 feet there and fire his bow at the one who is no longer frightened. We'll go. Can he see me?
Nope.
Fabulous. Nat 20 for 18 points of
dead.
piercing. Oh, sweet. Then the other one I'm going to fire then. At the other guy. 27 to hit
That'll hit.
for 12 points piercing.
Okay.
And
He's no longer
pass
a friend.
turn. Yep.
As it is his turn. And he's going to short bow at Yuri.
So,
The only one that's probably going to hit is a dirty 20 for 4 points of piercing. So,
I haven't even gotten out of my temporary hit points yet.
Ellaxidor, it is your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna step onto the pedestal.
Oh,
Okay.
Flame blows up.
So, as you step on the pedestal, it appears to go green. What you see appears to be what appears to be in front of you appears to be kind of like this the cavern wall, but you see it slowly lift as you stand upon the podium, letting you move further into the dungeon.
I turn to the group and say, retreat into there. Kill him as we back up.
retreat from what? It's just a lone skeleton.
He really has a thing about undead.
And it's true.
And that is my turn.
All right. That's it. I think you guys could easily kill that skeleton. So we're just gonna move on. We are out of combat.
Yes. I get the darkness for 10 minutes, so I'll let you
If
decide how long
anyone's
that lasts.
seen Arlen, because we're in a cavern and darky and all that kind of stuff. I can't find Arlen. He's gone somewhere. And so our Dragonborn has said we should go in the cavern.
Apparently, yeah. Let's go on into that thing.
Then I follow the leader.
Nope. You follow in. What appears to be at the end of the tunnel appears to be what looks like a treasure room, containing about 2,000 gold pieces worth of stuff, as well as 2 potions that you can't quite identify yet. And appearing to block your way out of the entrance appears to be a spectral figure. And it says, "Well done, my brother," as it looks at Ellaxidor. How are you alive? My question.
Well, when a mommy dragonborn and a daddy dragonborn love each other very much, they have a special hug.
I guess I don't quite understand your question. Looking at this spectral form, does it appear to be dragonborn or does it appear to be giant S?
giantess.
Okay.
And it looks at you and says, "You appear to have been put in a smaller body of the dragonkin. I don't know how that happened, but it is quite strange. You know how that happened, my friend? You seem to have retained some of your knowledge from your previous life when you were one of us. And even your fighting spirit, you still managed to maintain as well. But it appears not all the time you're necessarily yourself. In fact, even right now, you're not yourself."
Even thinking back to the first time that I had that dream about, being giant. Is there any more information that I can glean from that individual that was teaching me things? Did it feel more like it was familiar recalling something or more learning something new for the first time?
I mean, yeah, so you don't even make me a check. It was kind of both. It felt like the creature talking to you was something different, but the memory of the giant creature that appeared to have said to keep you alive did in fact feel like you were there at one point.
Okay.
So it appears there's something that's been trying to communicate with you, but you also feel like you were at one point maybe a giant.
Mm-hmm. Then potentially to the spectral. There's only a few things in this land that could have done that. I'll leave you to decipher what that may be.
Yes. Well, I have all the time in the world. I am dead after all. Let's say only one of us, well, other than you apparently, remained after Ellaxidor came. He came and destroyed us all.
That's why I'm being drawn to them again.
You have an oath. You made an oath with the rest of us a long, long time.
I won't let him destroy the land again.
I believe that. And I hope you can go through with it. You and your human, elvish friends. And the frog.
I don't like the tone he put on human. Where's the tone?
And you see him disappear. And he says, "The potions are potions of flying. They should help you on your journey." There were 2 of those.
Where you go? Is there anywhere we've written what transpired?
Our history was destroyed. We prepped for the final battle against Ellaxidor and
Didn't succeed.
the winners write history, right?
Tends to be that way.
But
But it looks like somebody intervened.
well, I did hear rumors that the 3 Fae did come together to beat him. But I learned that many, many, many years later. The one that survived. He comes back here occasionally.
Who comes back?
His name is Stormridge. the last of our order. He goes around to the islands, helping where he can. That was our main goal from the start originally.
Helping with what?
I think he may go by another name now.
Perhaps.
I think he's known as the Storm Lord.
Well, who's to say?
What's he help with?
Anything an island has problems with.
Or like, what's an island problem?
Like
The Monster King?
invading people usually. And maybe a history check real quick, Ellaxidor.
Okay.
So if we invade this sky city, is that gonna bring him? Because we're gonna invade the sky city.
Nope, I'm completely at a loss. I'm shooting just
Okay,
from the seat of my pants.
Anyone else can make a
Yeah.
history check.
Yodelay, of course.
Of course.
Yodelay, being from Rivermouth, you know that
I'm very learned. You guys don't believe me when I say it. I'm very learned.
We're
though
starting to
Storm-
figure that out.
Yeah.
even though the Stormlord and Stormridge have a very similar name, they might not be the same being. The Stormlord is known as a god in your island, and Stormridge just sounds like a giant. So
Sounds like a giant cul-de-sac neighborhood. Stormridge. If you lived here, you'd be home already. I want. What I'm asking is, can we cause enough trouble to get this guy to come around so we can talk to him?
maybe. Time will tell.
Would punching you in the face work? I'm just saying.
I'm a ghost. You cannot punch me in the
Can you
face.
punch ghosts?
Oh,
Actually,
oh my god, I can so
actually-
punch a ghost. I can totally punch a ghost.
I look over at Arlen and I'm like, he actually.
I actually can punch ghosts,
Well, I don't mean any harm.
but we won't. But I'm not that kind of guy.
My
So
fragile ghost face.
another face.
And as you guys
Something
gather
dumb
up,
like that again, see what happens.
as you all gather up the gear, gather up the golds, that's where we're gonna end it.